Hey guys, I'm Ava, and let's talk about Pokemon today. We're going to be talking about the newest set, and I don't mean Astral Radiance, I mean the one after that, because we're getting a lot of set reveals. We've all been hearing about the Pokémon GO set for a while, but we finally gotten some more details, so I feel more comfortable talking about it and maybe giving my personal opinion on this. So, of course, do with this information what you will. This is more my opinion and how I feel about these products. So really, you shouldn't, not buy something you want to buy if I say, I don't think it's that good of an option, or don't buy something that you aren't really interested in just because I think that it might be a good value. So we've finally gotten a full roster of all the products coming out, and it's looking like a pretty typical set release. However, I will say that it is more in line with a special set because, of course, there is no booster box for this, and because the ETB has an MSRP of $50, which, if you don't know, is usually a dead giveaway that the set is a special set. Now, this could also be due to inflation, but the ETB has 10 packs in it, and ETBs for special sets have 10 packs, and it has a promo as well. So this is really just a fun special set, and knowing that it's going to be treated as a special set always improves my perception because it's usually going to be reprinted less, emphasis on usually, and they just typically end up being more desirable in the long run. So first, let's talk about some of the least exciting products, and we're going to talk a little bit about what we know is in the set later on. So let's start off with what is generally the worst category of products to come out. These are going to be anything that is wrapped in metal or plastic, basically. So that is going to be the mini tins, the Pokeball tins, and the regular Pokemon Go tins. So the mini tins each have 2 packs in them. We know this is typical. The Pokeball tins each have 3, and then the regular tins will have 4. So in particular, the mini tins and the Pokeball tins, they look very cool. In particular, the Pokeball tins, I think, always look very, very cool. However, they are likely to damage the cards. The mini tins are indeed very, very mini, so it is quite a tight squeeze in there, and it will likely damage the cards inside. And in general, these just aren't usually going to be your best pack to dollar ratio, so they're usually not the best option. I think that they're still pretty cool. I have a lot of nostalgia for tins and stuff because, of course, when you are a kid, I feel like the tin is always more appealing. At least it was to me, and I still have a closet full of tins from when I was a kid. But I do think that these are going to be the weakest contenders, especially considering some of the other products that have very, very cool promos or just some more unique add-ins. So let's start talking about the things that are slightly better. So the next product is, of course, gotta be some battle decks. We have a Melmetal and a Mewtwo V battle deck. The Mewtwo isn't surprising to me at all because Mewtwo is kind of the poster child for this set, it seems like. He is also going to be the promo that you're getting in the ETB. These are really more for people who want to play the TCG, so if that's you, they could be fun. I do like to play with the V battle decks with my friends sometimes. They're just really quick, and it always makes sure that it's a level playing field. But of course, they are not for everyone, and there is also the combined version, which I believe will have an MSRP of $40. So next up, we have one of the standard $19.99 collections. So this is going to be for Alolan Executor V. This one really isn't appealing to me at all, but it does include 4 packs, a jumbo card, and the Alolan Executor V. So it is a fair price for what it is, but for me, that's really not an appealing promo. It's so generic and just I don't know why they would choose this, honestly. It's just who cares about Alolan Executor V? I don't know. However, the next couple products have some very cool promos. So these are going to be the special collections. So these boxes are going to be representing the 3 teams from Pokemon Go, which are Mystic, Valor, and Instinct, and these are correlated with the 3 legendary birds. If you don't know, which you probably do know, I'm guessing. They MSRP for $29.99 and come with 6 packs and a pin for their respective team, which actually look quite cool. And they each actually come with a very, very interesting promo, which are going to be full art trainers. So these are going to be the leaders of each team. And we haven't been seeing these too much, but I think, more so, Pokemon is realizing that people, there is a demand for full art trainers, like we've seen with the Marnie Premium Tournament Collection, as well as the new Juniper one. So these trainers actually look really, really cool. I particularly like the one for Blanche. I think that is a really, really beautiful card. So if I can find these for MSRP, I am planning on picking them up. However, if I can't, it's really no skin off my back because I I'm not personally super invested in the Pokemon Go game. However, they are very cool and they will probably do well in the long run as well. The next product definitely will do well because it is, of course, the ETB. So the ETB is going to MSRP for $50, as we've already said. It includes 10 packs and all the expected fix-ins for an ETB. It also does, of course, include a promo of the full art Mewtwo. So it is a pretty solid option. However, I would say that the Pokemon Center version is going to be better. So the Pokemon Center version has an MSRP of $65, and with just 12 packs inside, that is pretty steep. You are paying an extra $15 for 2 additional packs. However, we do know that the Pokemon Center versions come with some kind of, upgraded accessories that kind of help justify that price more. But really, this is for people who are not going to be opening it. I don't recommend, if you buy this, to open it. So I've actually pre-ordered this. I've pre-ordered 4 of it from the Pokemon Center website. It should be up right now because I'm going to try and get this video up as quickly as possible when I'm recording it. But it is definitely going to be a great option in the long run. We've already talked about this extensively on my channel, but in particular, these ones that go for $65, this is only the second special set to have one of these $65 ETBs, the first of which was, of course, Celebrations, and that has performed extremely well. It's going for over $800 already, which is quite good to see, and I don't think this one will necessarily perform quite as well, and we of course have to wait to see how many will be printed, but I think this is a very, very safe bet, and if you are planning to keep one sealed, I would choose the Pokemon Center one over the regular ETB any day of the week. However, the next product is something that is definitely worth opening or keeping sealed, and I have pre-ordered a couple already myself, which has to be the Radiant Eevee Premium Collection. Oh my god, this box is literally just chef's kiss. It's so good. So it does only come with 8 packs, and it has an MSRP of $50. Now I hear you, 8 packs for $50, that's pretty steep. That's worse than an ETB, which is true, but it has a very, very cool promo, which is Radiant Eevee. It is basically just a shiny Eevee if you don't know. It's very, very cool looking. And the thing that really made me want to buy this product is that it comes with a playmat, and it is a gorgeous playmat. It is just so, so cool. It really just does it for me. It has Radiant Eevee on it, of course, and if you don't play the TCG, maybe it's not as useful to you, but even if you don't play the TCG, they can be pretty useful. I use them for playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And also sometimes when I do opening videos, and I will usually actually set my computer on one at my desk because it's just really nice to have. So for me, that definitely makes it worth it. And of course, it's an Eevee product, a shiny Eevee product. We all know that those are going to do well, so it's kind of a no-brainer in this case. So I would definitely recommend picking that one up. And speaking of Radiant cards, we also have revealed Radiant Charizard, Radiant Blastoise, and Radiant Venusaur. We don't have the card art yet as of the filming of this video, but these should be very, very cool cards. So they're just going to be shiny versions of the original starters. So, this is pretty cool because we don't get to see a lot of love for the other starters, and it's interesting to see them represented in this way. And another thing that's important to note is that this box comes out July 1st, which is when the set actually releases. It releases in the middle of summer. Because, this is a small set, it's under 100 cards. That's before secret rares though, so, that could change. But, by the time we get to August 26th, which is when those Pokeball tins come out, which is so far after release, and even August 5th when the mini tins come out, by then people might be bored of the set. So I wouldn't recommend, buying a bunch of those products or waiting for them or pre-ordering them because people will probably be bored. If you're looking to open things, you probably aren't going to want to wait till then to be able to open them. So I think this one is a fairly solid option for opening. So it does actually also come with a pin and a code card, the code card being for the Pokemon Go game, which is pretty cool that it's tying in with the actual Pokemon Go game. So these are all of the products that are coming out for the Pokemon Go TCG expansion. I'm actually pretty excited. My hopes were pretty low. My worst fear with this set was that they were going to release a bunch of stills of the Pokemon Go CGI, which would have been really unfortunate in my opinion, so I am glad that they have stuck to a variety of artworks. In particular, of course, the Radiant Eevee does look really, really great, and I will have links to both the Radiant Eevee and the Pokemon Center ETB down below in my description because they are both available on the Pokemon Center website for pre-order, and it's a way to guarantee that you get them for MSRP because I don't think that you will be able to find, at the very least, the Pokemon Center ETB for a lower price on the secondary market because why would you? It's only available through the Pokemon Center website. Are these boxes going to do the best in the long run? I'm not sure. It depends on how much they are printed. However, I'm surprised to see some of the cards that they are including in here, in particular those Radiant cards. Those are going to be some big chase cards for people, but again, it's a small set and we don't know how rare these are going to be. If they aren't that rare, they might not be super expensive like we've seen with celebrations. You know, most of the cards there have gotten pretty cheap. They're going back up, but they are not the crazy high prices that we see for chase cards in main sets. I personally don't think this is a bad thing. I don't think it's ever a bad thing to make it easier to get chase cards, but that could slow down the upward trajectory of the boxes. But again, it depends on a multitude of factors beyond just what is inside and how hard it is to get. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you guys. If you guys want to support my channel, I will have my Patreon linked in the description and a pinned comment as well. Guys, we're only 8 people away from starting a community portfolio, and you know, if we started soon, we could pre-order some Pokemon Go cards. And also, if you want to support my channel in a way that is entirely free to you because you know, understandably don't think this is worth any money, fair. I'm not offended. It's okay, I'm not hurt. You can click my eBay or Amazon affiliate links, which will also be in the description or a pinned comment down below. I would like to give a big thank you to all of my patrons, in particular Mythic Timmy and Pancake Analysis, and also to all of you watching. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.